Hello and welcome everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday or Thursday. Wow, almost thought it was the wrong day. Uh, let's see who's already here. Hey Russell, hey Roro, hey Sam, hey Cindy, hey Khalees. I hope everybody is having a great day. Hey Sid, hey Daniel, hey Ray. Uh, we are going to be prepping. Guys, let me know how you like the new background. Hey, Karen. Hey, Blanca. Let me know if you like this background better. I'm playing with the backgrounds on here. So, and we are multi-streaming. So, hi to those of you on Twitch. Russell is there. So we are going as best as we can here. I've got I think everything up and going. So, as you guys can see, I'm on my home screen and it's a little different. Hey Peter! It's a little different this week because I for some reason this is my new screen now. So I haven't been having the same issue that other players have had. And I felt really lucky. And now I am having this again. And it's really weird that it's happening. So we're going to start with my main farm. And we have a lot to do. Collect my goodies. Go collect over. This must be really annoying to a lot of players if that's what they're having all the time. Hey, Boop. So glad to see you. Sam, you should... Hold on a second. I gotta... You should be... How do I... Hold on, Sam. No, you're fine. I'm working on... I'm working on trying to get a combined view for the mods. So Russell and Sam, you hopefully. Hey Carol, I hope everybody's doing well. But hopefully soon you guys will have a combined view coming to you. Yes, I will, Peter. So I am working on it. So because I'm trying to get used to this multi-stream, having everything there. So I appreciate the patience that you guys have all been giving, and I am really enjoying being able to do this multi-stream to Twitch and to YouTube, and the support you guys give with doing it. It's a little bit harder at the moment because not all the software is caught up, but let's get going. I need to get these guys fed, and then let's work on getting ready for the global event. Guys, we've got another Deco Global event. We've achieved 1 out of 3. We haven't started 3. So right now we're at about a 50% success rate on reaching our prizes. Sure, let's go with that. My train of thought just went out the window. So let's try to get this up to like a 75% ish, 2 out of 3. See if we can get Heyday to pay attention and bring back the dog kennel, maybe in a town or a boat global event. We haven't had one of those in a while, and that way we can earn it since we didn't get it in the fishing. It really bothers me still that it wasn't there. I think we'll do good with trucks. They're calling it an insect hotel, and I didn't bring up the picture. It's loaded in my other stream software, and it didn't connect over like it usually does. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'll pull up. Actually, it's not in. They've been taking. That's not what I wanted. They've taken the pictures out of here, which really annoys me. But if you haven't seen it, it is posted on social media. Lots of Discords. The little insect hotel is really cute. So excited for it. So I'm really hoping it comes. I want to say hi to our new viewers over on Twitch as well. You're welcome to chat if you don't feel up to chatting. Thank you for at least watching. If you have questions, please let me know. Same with our YouTube viewers. Hey Mace, hey Chris. I am really excited. Thanks for all the likes already over on YouTube, you guys. Oh, thanks, Mace. I really enjoyed putting that one together. Wanted to do a little something different and fun, and hoped y'all would like it. Hey, cute kitty. I am loading up for the last of my derby, and then I want to show you guys a few things I've purposely waited to do and work on getting, of course, prepped for the boat, which is the main thing. Here we go. The cocoa, mocha, raspberries. Come here. Helps up for anybody who wants it. Okay. No, I'm not done with Derby. I am almost done, though. Almost. I want to finish this up. Just have, I think, one, maybe 2 more tasks after this one. Banana breadies. Bananas. Thank you to everybody who's been doing my revives. By the way, lately, no, Tamina is not on and watching, but she has gotten quite a bit. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? Yeah, hey, Owen. So, I really loving I'm gonna have to adjust a little, I think. I was trying to find a really good oh, that doesn't pop that much better. Okay. I'll find a different background. I am working on getting ready for tomorrow. I would love to see us really knock this global out and then Haiti really say we want that third one to come back so that we can have the full set. and I will show you guys the farm pass as soon as I get the banana pancakes started here and some wheat planted. And I'm going to show you guys how to redeem your sugar planted. I'm going to show you guys how to redeem your Supercell stored farm pass. Oh, congrats, Blanca. That's so exciting. And then you have your tea and taco. That's awesome. I know that mastering really pays off for a lot, and it really does help bring down the time, y'all. So mastering is worth focusing on, and it can make you a lot of good money, but it does take time. Okay, let's go over the farm pass. So I've still got some things to do. I, of course, finished my goals. This is what you guys are going to look at always when you come in. We'll go collect and feed the goats. I've done 2 boats already. That was before today's event started. I did them yesterday because they were puzzle boats. Congrats, Roro. That's a great accomplishment. So we got to work on those. So let's go to the Farm Pass Road and let's take a look. So I want to show you a few things. So as you can see, mine's still locked on the top. And if we go over, you can do this 2 ways. You can go here and you can see where it says My Games and there's a 1. It's telling me I have 1 Farm Pass left in Supercell ID. So I can donate it to a friend. It tells me how long is left in the current season. But if I want to activate that on my farm, what I have to do and what you can do to also check. And if we take a look, we're getting these pass that really blend in with the seasonal deco, the deco prizes that we're getting. Hey, Lupe! For the global events. It fits in really well. So I want to get the farm pass this month. But you can always check. See, I don't like that it's at 180. But that's not bad for a sanctuary valley. That's much easier. We can get rid of that. And you can see how it says pop up. But you can see diamonds moved up to 325 instead of at the back. So they're playing around where things are. We've got 3 big decos here in the back. The XP. Hey, Beth. So if you guys buy in the store, which I would really do, it's so much cheaper. I don't know if I have the command set up for the Supercell store. I was reworking on commands, y'all, so hey, Heather. I am going to, I'm going to post, here's the link to the Heyday. It works. You can go check out either, because this saves you 10% on the Heyday on the Farm Pass. It works for Clash. It works for Brawl Stars. You can go in, and then you also get 10% more diamonds. So you're getting usually a better deal. I know we're starting to see some of the pop-ups again, the flash sales here and there, and they're not bad. They're not always the best, but you guys know how I feel. I think they could be doing better. So if you can click on here and it'll automatically pop up if you do it, or you can go back to the Get Pass. And this is how you can tell if you have one or not. So this is my main farm. We know we have one. I showed you both ways. Let's go over to one of my baby farms where I don't make the purchase. And I want to show you guys what it looks like over here. It tells you the price when you click on the Get Pass. So it tells you how much it's going to cost in through the App Store. And it's $4.99 here in the US. This tells me I don't have any in my Supercell ID. Didn't need to go check. Use that link. You're going to save money by doing it. You really are. We'll go back to my main because that's where we want to claim it. Actually, I'm going to show you on one of the baby farms. We'll go over because they're each going to get it. They should each have it. So if I click it, see it says claim with SCID token. That means I already have one stored. You guys can buy like I think a year's worth and store it. So I buy a couple months at a time. I've seen the price raises. We just had some in Turkey, Nigeria. There's 2 other places as well. They had a price increase, and one of them was like a 60% through the App Store purchases. So going through the Supercell store not only saves you 10%, you can buy them in advance, and if you're not donating them, which you can donate to, you have a limit. So I can't buy enough for each of my farms and donate to myself. But I'll go in and I'll buy a couple months at a time because then it protects me from any price increases. Or if you have a little bit extra this month, then you are going to be able to, let's say, get a farm pass and save it for another month where you may not be able to. That's how I look at it. When you buy 10 farm passes, you get the 11th free. Technically, that's how much you're saving. But let's see how you do this. So we know we have one because it doesn't give me the price on the bottom here. You say get with there. It says your Supercell ID has 1 farm pass available. It'll tell you how many is left in there. When you do it, if you want to go ahead and use it, you just hit claim and it automatically unlocks it. Can start going. Doesn't matter if you're on your main, your baby. Doesn't matter where you are, just like when you purchase it through the game. But this is really, really same. What's wrong farm? I don't know if I have room for stuff. What do you have in your... Oh, geez. Okay, coming. Got it. Did I get it? We good? Thank you. Think I got it. Thank you, Sam. Sam needs some... Do you need some access for all of your dead plants? Thank you, Sam. Go feed my B&B. Okay. Oh, to your maze. Okay, that's why. No, Beth, you are fine. Desert. Oh, and you're already 5 of these autumn pass. I'm so excited that we're getting more that'll go in with the deco. I have my clothesline up here. So it's really cute. You'll be able to put some more in. So I'm going to make a little YouTube short on how to claim. It'll be up on my TikTok and Facebook later, how to claim your farm pass using my main. But it doesn't, if I had more use for it, I guess. More, I don't know. There was something I needed right here to automatically get and claim. I would claim it, but the one puzzle piece isn't going to make a difference because we have a new animal to open. You know how I can tell? My book is a jumpin'. I missed the screenshot saying I completed, so I don't know which animal it is. My guess is it's one of the reindeer, so that's where I was closest to. Yep, the gray reindeer. So let's go over. Let's get that upgraded. Instant. Beautiful. Geronimo. Hi, Boa. Oh, I do too, Sam. I really hope we get some more on the shop. So now I have a new reindeer. They're both getting fed. One's sleeping though. It should be done. So we could name him. Thank you guys. I have another one on one of the baby farms. I can't remember which to collect too. I was going to name them a little bit later, but if you guys have creative names, we can definitely throw that up there. And I love the deco with this one. I really do. And I like that it's coin. So I'm really excited to unlock that. I think it'll look really good in winter, even on the main farm. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, they're going to cost me. I'm trying really not to spend a ton on decorating until I have all of the machines, because I've been leveling up at a really steady rate. And I want to make sure that I have enough coin saved. And I want to have enough coin in case they throw us a new Maggie design. Those are so expensive. And it takes a while to get there with the coin sometimes. And on my kids' farms, my baby farms, whatever we're going to call them, we did not get a new Halloween one this year. But we have two Halloween and we only have one Christmas. So I'm wondering if we'll get one at Christmas time. Maybe a little bit different look. I'm really sad that when Maggie's gone, you can't see too much. You can see the roof. That's 75% off. So you can kind of estimate costs if you have somebody, or you go to Ricky's Facebook page. He has the cost from last year in a folder that you can get to really easy. But it's really pretty for the winter. I'm hoping we get another one. So I'm trying to save some money for my next machine. And then to have some extra for Maggie. I'm sad that they didn't do a little bit more, but I'm not... I have barely seen any of those boxes, and none of mine have opened. extra for, okay, so that one, ooh, 2,000 coins. Boy, that was great. That is the second one on my farm that's not anywhere that's open today. I don't think that's really any different. As you can see, I have machines already going and prepping, working on starting my preps, and I will get more. 21, that'll take me to, okay, let's plant some more. Yeah, we'll just plant them all. For tomorrow, what you guys should really already be doing is, if you don't know what's already popular on your farm for truck orders, bars ready, at minimum have this started or selected to the orders that you are willing to complete. If they don't look good, then don't do them. For lower level players, even up to mine, if you are prepped really well, you can easily accomplish your, if you haven't already, you can easily accomplish your trekking achievements. So I have gotten mine. Your last one is 30 trucks in 30 minutes. What happens is if you go over a minute, it keeps a running total for the 30 minutes. So if you get to 30 minutes and you've only gotten 29 trucks delivered, it's going to drop off however many were delivered in that 1 minute. And then if you, so you're just going to need to set them up and have a good stack. And if you have a really good hood, make sure you're on with them and if they're willing to help. So if you have but it's much easier to accomplish this when you are at a lower level. I wish that I hadn't waited so long to accomplish this. I did it at level 94. I don't have all my machines on my, hi Kim. I don't have all of my machines on my lower farms until I get down to the baby ones. And they don't have many truck orders, so you kind of got to get that sweet spot to do them. Tomorrow's a great time because you can go, once you hit the global threshold, which I'll tell you guys the thresholds here. We are looking at, it's 65 million truck deliveries over the 3 days. So I really am not afraid that we won't make it. I think we will do okay. I was trying to pull up the thresholds here. I thought I had them written down. I think 25 is the normal, right? 25. Okay, so challenge a friend. You have to be playing like with, you have to have connected. So I can challenge somebody that I'm connected with through like my game center. It may only be an Apple one, but there's no like achievement for it here. So most of mine completed or close to completed, and as you can see, like This won't tell me what I'm getting next because I haven't collected it. But you can look it up on the Heyday Wiki. Or you can know that it's just 6. Because that's the max for the lobster and the duck. Okay, I can't find in my notes where I put the thresholds, which is crazy because I had them when Gizmo told them last week when she announced the events. But 25 is usually the global, so it's right under one event. So once you get to your 25, you can global shop. It'll help you refill. It should be easier to help you. It's really hard to accomplish that one if you don't have all your machines, because then you can't be looking at looking to fill them. So, oh yeah, Sydney, I agree. Maggie is greedy. So the order of importance for me for Maggie is I've gotten the seasonals because we don't know if they're going to come back. We have seen them come back. So the global goal should be 25 Owen, and the global for everybody is 65 million. If I remember correctly. And that's over 3 days. Maggie is greedy. So the order I've gone into is only when you have... Okay, well, thanks, Chris. I will come get it, but I have some growing. I've been getting... Thank you. I have been... Did I get them all? Okay, I got them all. Okay. Pets for vouchers, because the pets give you so much in return, and I need to feed mine, but you're getting your drops from them, you're getting XP from them, so my vouchers first go there. My money is focused towards my machines. Diamonds are a different story. I had one for diamonds when Maggie was here. And you can get diamonds when you put together these styles. And you can see, like, I already have part of it, but I don't have all of it. You can get diamonds for them. Ricky has a really good video that walks you through how much you get for each of them. But I don't have a ton. I have other farms that have even less than this. I want to get my pets first because that's where it's going to go. Then I've got my machines, of course, are primary for coin. The seasonal, because we don't know if they'll come back. Like last year at Christmas, we still don't know if it'll come back this year. For the winter Christmas theme, whichever you want to call it. It's called Winter in the book. So I got it. But it really set me back money-wise. And even now, when I see one that comes in, I'm not spending the vouchers or the coins on it. If I have, I have 10,000 diamonds right now, but I'm not getting the 4,000 off at 30% all the time, so I'm not even buying the diamond ones from Maggie the way I used to. So when you're, I wish they would do Maggie sales. We occasionally get them, and 25% isn't a lot, So for me, Maggie is a wait until you are a higher level. Once you have all your machines, once you have all of your pets that you want, then work on them. And don't deplete them because we have fishing events. And that probably drives you, like, I don't know about you, but it actually drives me insane because if you're not a major boater, especially for the free-to-play players, yes, you can get 3 through the neighborhood requests. As you can see, I have done it here. You only get 3 of them. So if you're lucky in a hood like mine, then I have had neighbors donate. They've been very sweet to me during the last global and helping me out because I'm not wasting the vouchers. And the Red Lords just don't give you the same amount. So, and yes, you get diamonds from these, but they're not proportionate to what you have to spend sometimes on trying to get the one voucher you need. And if we're just that new one, it's a gold voucher. If you look at it, to buy 1 gold voucher is 80 diamonds. Because of the weight I caught, I believe it's, we can go check. Let's see here. The weight I caught, 2 diamonds. Ooh, boy, those 2 diamonds make no difference. So Maggie, and even collecting, I wait until, that'll be 1 diamond. It should go 1, 2, 3, 4, if I remember correctly. You can look it up in Wiki. So I've been waiting to collect some of them. And I have the new ones. And I'm kind of saving them until I'm really desperate. Because it takes so long to get them. I'm at 18. I don't need to buy a bird yet. The end of the month, I'll buy a bird. Which also bothers me. My birdhouse is pretty full. I forgot to check all my farms last month. I know I checked on 1. So this one's at 26. So you guys, I just bought this farm pass. Watch, there's no chick vouchers on here. So I forgot to buy 1 last month. The replacement, not worth it. 2 nails. Yeah, you gotta feed them multiple times. So this is what happens when you forget to check. This is why I don't like how this works. 2 nails aren't the same value as 1 chick voucher. Or even 2. So since I don't have any on here, we're looking... I think it's this one here. 5 duct tape, that's 60. That's a little bit better. It's still not the same. So we have to buy a bird on this farm, and at this point, I might as well wait towards the end of the month. And this is why you can't, you have to spend it by the last day of the month. So the 30th, the 31st, you have to do it and get it under there. So it is not, I'm not saying it's the same one for everybody. It's always going to be an expansion material, but it's never the same equivalent. And that's what bothers me. Give me a puzzle piece. I would gladly stop buying birds to get extra puzzle piece. That to me is worth the change. I don't know about you guys, but I would. That for the farm pass. If you told me that I wasn't going to get my chick vouchers, but I was going to get an extra puzzle piece, boom. Cool. I'll go get my puzzle piece. I'll stop buying my birds. Because I don't like all the birds. Some of them, like the pelican, I think belong in the fishing area. I can't put them in the fishing area. They'd stay on my farm. It's not my preference. I feel kind of like forced, or you're not getting the value for your money. Over here, let's check the orders over here. That one's not terrible. 2 mayos. We can get that started. Nope. That one's not too bad. Pumpkin soup. Let's get that. More honey. Barn is full. That last event did not help me. Okay, I'm going to have to sell stuff off to my maid. And that one didn't help much either. Let's see, do I have any? I do. Can I collect? Can. I just lost my machine. There we go. Hey, Chaos. Oh, even having multiple houses would be great because then you're not feeding one. But I think I want to say they put the original thought into if we don't have as many houses, then it's not, people who don't really like that house, they can easily hide it. And we're not taking up decorating spaces as well. But I'd rather have multiple, but preferably I'd like them placeable in other areas of the farms, if that makes sense. Like I'd love to be able to put maybe a birdhouse with the peacock in the town. That'd be kind of cool. Or the birdhouse with the pelicans and the herons over by the fishing area. It's a preference, but not just a preference to me. I don't think there's just a quality of life balance that could happen there. Don't feel like that one's worth making. We need to make 2 of these. Do we have any wool sage? Nope. My farm's still full, so we'll come back to this farm later. I am trying to prep as many of the farms as I can for orders. And of course, this one is low enough. 5 diamonds, yay! I haven't bought any diamonds. No, I take that back. I bought the taster over here, so I didn't have to do ads on, and I'm past my 90 days on here. So now we're gonna have to watch this ad. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to watch the ad, unfortunately. So I'm past my 90 days. And I don't have another taster up. I have a 75, but it's not really worth it. I'll keep waiting. I don't come over here often enough. I know I'll need to do some collecting. And your baby farms can really help in this area. Oh, and there's one that I like better if I'm going for jigsaw puzzles that I do use. Where did I put it? But that is one of the better ads that I've seen. It's better than having watched the Royal Matching in a while. No. You guys can always preset your board ahead of time. This is the best thing that you can do. Is to preset your board the night before it starts. Welcome back, Chris. And depending on your level, you're going to have the same ones. We should have 2 more. Nope, 1 day and 6 hours. So I'm sure tomorrow night for Ricky, I think it's usually around 9 p.m. the next Valley deck will be released. I'm sure Jen will talk about it in her stream. There's booster packs available if you want. If you're going to buy in-game, remember to use a content creator code. It'll put a green check mark in. I have no plans to buy boosters on this farm. Well, that one's not too bad. You can see, like, I don't have the pasta kitchen over here. This farm's pretty behind. I have to be a little more selective in what I'm doing. So, or I'm running Tom to do. So it is harder on these smaller farms where they've gotten behind. That's why it's really important to stay on top of making your money, keep your coins going. Yes. I can show you. You guys will, Ricky has one of the longer ones, so if you use, if it's right, it'll pop in. It'll auto, doesn't matter. Hey, Boop, glad to see you still over there. If it's, if you type it in wrong, let's say, well, they're going to go with Schromer. Oh, nope, that's not one. It tells you it's incorrect. And on my social media is posted the list for the content creators. And you can use them. If some of you are watching probably more likely on Twitch, you're watching from possibly one of the other games. If you're really big into Clash of Clans and you want to support somebody from Clash, you can do that here inside of the game or from Brawl Stars, as long as they have a content creator code, and vice versa. Let's say you absolutely love watching Ricky, Gizmo, Phoebe, Schromer, Michelinta, Philly, My Heyday. If you want to use any of their codes over in Clash or Brawl Stars, you can do that. So same with the content creator or with the Supercell store, any of them are valid. Any of the Supercell content creators who are at the level to have a code can be used in game or in the store. So you don't have to just choose a Heyday content creator. I would preference you guys do. Heyday is one of the... We want to show them that your Heyday is just as great of a game, but that understandable, you support the content creator you feel is the best. So I divide mine up between them, the ones that I support, and then you guys get to choose your own. Just make sure you're purchasing with a content creator. And I don't have one over here because I don't have a check. But again, I'm not making an in-game purchase. I buy all of my diamonds through the store, and then I buy my farm pass through the store. I was hoping for a tractor. No tractor. Get my breads that I've been making. Doesn't open like it's wood. Got my hot dogs. Sometimes I really like the jump feature and I get torn when I use it. I want to be able, let's say that I don't have any of them on my machines. But let's say I had a different cake going behind here and I wanted it. Originally, the jump feature, you used to be able to go over. Now, it pulls the next one up if you have room when you go to that machine. So, now I wish that it wouldn't. If we're going to the machine, take us to the machine. Especially when we did it during the event road. It would mess it up. If you had one done and you were going to check on that machine, and then you'd accidentally jump to it, click on it, especially jams, and you'd pick one up. Oh, that just kills your prep time when you were stacking them. And you had to, use the ads to cut it back down, try to get it done. If we're going to have the jump feature, and it's going to collect something off the machines, I'd much rather it be where I jumped and collected the item as long as it was stacked on the machine and done, or it was the item up, the item being produced. So if I were to, I don't have it up anymore. If we were to jump feature over to the barbecue grill and this was up, it'd and I had other things in my barbecue grill, it would just pop up to this to allow me to be like, yeah, I want to watch the ads or I want to pay the diamonds. And that's why I clicked, because that's the item I need at the moment. I wish the jump feature had a little bit of tweaking going on. Those will be ready in the morning. And I guess it is nice that it picks up the item, but more often than not, it just bothers me. Welcome back, Beth. Yeah, you guys got me for a little bit longer here. I wanted to get my board side. It's almost set. I don't know that I want to do this one. 2 more here. This one's almost ready. That one I just refreshed. That one won't be ready till morning. These are fairly decent. If you're really going to be running trucks and you've got a good stock going, then activate your boosters. If you need to be producing tomorrow, another good time to use up your boosters. I'm curious. If you guys remember, with the fishing event, we had the dual event. We had the boost on the machines and we had the global fishing. We didn't have a dual event last time. We actually haven't seen a dual event since then. I wonder if there's an issue with the dual events running simultaneously that's causing problems, why we don't. Because this would have been a really good time to even have a day, 2 days, because trucks really deplete your barn so fast, to have machine production running at the same time. So I'm hoping the dual events will come back. But maybe that's just me. No, I don't. It really would have been, I think, fun to have seen it would have been, and it's a nice way. I know it didn't work out during the fishing event, which is why I'm wondering if there was an issue. Like, they're finding that the dual event caused problems with people getting access to the event. I saw a Facebook post where people had issues. I saw a Discord post from a community manager asking for if people had trouble, and I don't necessarily know if that's the problem, why we don't have the dual events, or if they're just backing away from them. But I think it could have we did great with the help event. I think we could have done a lot better and made even our normally it's 120 million helps. I think we could have made it had we had the dual event of the tree and bush with the helps this time. I think it'd be great to see some machine production. I was really, really hopeful last week when they mistakenly said we were getting the 20% off all machines for Good Night Maze. Thanks for joining. I was really excited last week, though, when they made the mistake of saying it was 20% off all machines. I should have known better. But I thought, hey, maybe they forgot to tell everybody and they're throwing that in. No. Sadly, They messed up. It was just programmed and wrong. The poster was different, so it made sense. There was more machines than our normal 3, and they weren't covered with a sheet, which is what we usually get. But we got through it. We made the helps, and that's what's important. I think we'll be able to. We need roughly 32,000 a day truck, or 32 million trucks a day sent. The derby's happening. 1 derby task per player. If anybody waited for the event, gets you to the global. I think it's a good incentive for those who are still playing or waiting for the derby to happen. I don't know if I want to trash or keep that one. Not bad, not the worst. Hey T, how are you doing? It's been a while. Aww. Glad Ranger is doing well. More donuts in. Put some more cocoa. What else do I need to make more of? Ice cream. I used a bunch up doing town tasks. Some regular coffee. More. I'm going to be producing more. Okay, let's throw some more coffee bushes out. As soon as I get to the tab again. Clearly my thought process is off today. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Let me know. And I'm glad that you are working on getting better. I'm glad to see you here. It can be hard to recover from that. The temperature changing here has definitely gotten to me. And having had the new COVID and flu at the beginning of the school year, I can tell with the weather change it's been messing with some of my breathing as well. So I wish you well very speedily, hopefully. And that it doesn't linger too much longer. Grab a drink, you guys. I love seeing the colors that pop up differently when you guys talk on Twitch. By the way, on YouTube, when it comes in through my software, it's all the same color. I just see the icon difference. But Twitch comes in and it's multicolored. It's fine. T, you have all my well wishes. And I really hope it helps. It was a horrible time of year where I am for that stuff. They've already started sending home some of the notes at school to be watching out for the kiddos, because we've had some of those. I'm glad you were able to make it, T, and definitely don't overdo it. And you are well missed in the community. I will not expect to see you for Ricky's stream later tonight. Let's go back to this farm and see what's popped up on the board. Ugh. I really am picky with what I will do. Another cherry. I just forgot to cut. No, forgot to mark it. From Pascal, woohoo! Of course, this is photo 2 here. What do I have of? So, let's see what's up here. Clean out a good chunk of farm that way. Let's see what else have I missed here. And the other thing that I will say, for the beginning of the month, to have a global event, I was excited to see the new placement at 140 for the the second slot for the booster, because then if you complete all 3 of these right away, which I'll do that one tomorrow, so I'll be able to have the second slot. So if you're really wanting to send trucks and you're really focused on it, you can have your coin and XP booster at the same time. It saves you a couple diamonds if you are conscious of that. What else? Nope. Nope. Don't have a hat maker. Can't buy it because my barn's how many? Up to 3. Let's go shopping in the paper. I'll buy the 3 here. That'll get sent. Nope. Apple jam. Making. Blackberry bush. Done. Well, of course, he hate seeing members of the community not feeling well, especially when they've been missing for a little bit. Anybody else fairly picky on what they do for their trucks? Do you look at like the ratio of what you would get? Does it what it's why when I get at a certain stage in like my baby farms, I quit doing truck orders as much, which is why it took me so long to get my turbo trucker on my main farm, because I quit doing truck orders. I got it during the last global truck event that we did. I purposely sought out to do it. Once I catch up all the machines on my baby farms, I'll do it. But they don't, when you start looking at how much coin you make versus boat sometimes, that you don't need as big a variety stocked for. And especially when you start looking at the comparative from the town just killed it for me. But the trucks don't give you as much. You either get really good ones, but lately I've noticed there's like a decrease in the balance of what you're getting. And I know we're getting XP, but you get XP when you fill town orders. And when you're done serving in a townie, especially if it's the last building that they're in, or if you're with like some players, Sam's pretty good. A couple of members of my HUD are about picking up and only serving the townies after they've been let go by other people. They don't really they don't tend to have, they'll send away their, especially the 3, but they don't pay out the same way. When you fill the town, right, Cute Kitty, they don't. If you need the money, you're going to make more money selling in the roadside shop than sending trucks. And technically, you can get XP the fastest by doing trucks. So, but you need to have the money from somewhere. And if you don't run coin boosters, or you've run out, then, and even with coin boosters, you're not always getting the same return. The highest return for value in the game are your townies. And they can really make you a lot of coin or XP in a faster amount of time as you've upgraded the town and the buildings. So I'm not going to make as much coin or XP here as I do, but you get you get at least 1, if not 2 extra. And if you're focusing on coin, then doing the roadside shop is always the best way to focus, because you make much more there and you don't have to worry about leveling up because of the XP. Then so I really only do trucks during these events, or if I have a farm pass, go for that, and then I'll just do it for that. So, for me, this is really restocking and setting up and running the prep, and I'm still not great with the trucks. Like, I'll get this board mainly filled tonight. I'll be ready for the morning. And it'll take me a while probably to restock some because I don't keep one of everything or 5 of everything. I try to keep one of everything in there. But I don't keep it as well balanced because I don't have as big as barn as other people do. It's getting much better now that I wheat a lot. And oddly, my silo gets more. It upgrades faster, but they're pretty even. And I'm getting close to being able to upgrade my barn again. But Peter, you haven't been that bad. I would say you've been extra good versus extra bad. Although granted, Ricky hasn't streamed as much, so that may be why it seems like you've been extra good. Maybe, maybe not. Just a theory. We'll see how you go with no. No. Yes, yes, yes. No. Although somebody may have wanted that. No. Those work. From Brussels not telling us anything. Anything. Brussels like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. No comment on how Peter's behaved. So funny. You're so... I really enjoy that. That's fun. Peter hasn't been that bad. At all. So, in case if you do mainly trucks, can I ask what is the draw for them? Do you feel like it's a quicker, because you can send more trucks and to get, from an XP perspective or in the amount you total, I can see that you would send more than you would per se a boat, because unless you're rushing boats, you are sending faster, especially if you're doing the under 1,000 XP or a large quantity. Like, can you talk me through why that's something that you mainly do, especially versus the town? Because, like, I'm a big townie. Almost all of my tasks in a derby, I have stuff stacked for doing town events or rushing boats over tribes. But prefer to do as many town events as I can, because I'm getting that sometimes 12 diamond worth expansion material every time. Hey, Adam. Okay, so Adam, you do it because there's no time limit. So, do you... Hey, Nana. Adam, do you do it because... Okay, I have it. Adam, do you find that there's no money issue for you then, though? Did you not run into like the coin crunch? Because for a while I focused on doing mainly trucks. And I would say it was leveling up pretty fast. So I can see where the draw of, or the arguments made that you can level up faster doing trucks than you can if you just open the town with no upgrades, or even sending boats, especially if you're a free-to-play player. But I struggled with the money. I wasn't making as much, and maybe it was because I was focusing too much on orders with a higher XP. But when I looked at it, like, the trucks give you sometimes less than even a farm visitor gives you for coins. But the draw of the truck over a farm visitor is there's XP that goes with it. That's where I struggle. For me, if I'm looking at money, I'm going to sell the roadside shop. If I'm looking at an XP, now that I'm at the level I am, okay, so hey Abdul, I know you have school. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope you have a wonderful day at school. Okay, so you just always, are you focusing then for your roadside shop? Do you focus on crops, or do you just do like products that you necessarily don't need more of? I'm purely curious because for me, trucks are just not a huge return on investment for me. I don't mind feeding the town and having it sit overnight, or while I'm working to produce the next round of items in my machines. I'm truly curious. I'm just not into trucks. Like, I feel like I should be. I've seen Retta talk about how he doesn't just rush boats. He works on the town and the trucks. And trucks are great because there's not the time limit. So you can send more XP sometimes than a boat in the same amount of time, depending on your stock. But then he doesn't have a money issue, clearly. So I'm curious what you then focus on for... Okay, so that's... Okay, I can say that. So a lot of wheat. So mainly like you're just doing weeding, and then if you don't need an item for... Oh, and see, there's the difference. I just don't have a large area. Like, I'm really just now starting to hit like a good... Hey, Lori. A good balance where I can keep stuff in stock. See, when I did the numbers, and I looked at it as numbers, and I sat and compared, town gives the best, especially as you upgrade. The more you upgrade the machine, especially with the return on what you get as the present on the ends, like if you get just axes and saws, that's not a great return. But overall, when I did the math and was looking at it, great return. When I did the math on trucks, it depended on how much you could send at a time and what would pop up. And more often than not, if you got a good XP, you didn't get good money. And then you're like, well, what are you selling extra? And sometimes wheat sells really good for me, and sometimes wheat just doesn't sell. See, no, but Adam, that's okay. Because you're not leveling up as quickly. That's where I made the mistake. I did a XP focus, and I really threw myself into 4 days. Hold on, let me see, because Discord pulled up in the background. Hold on. They extended it into Monday. That would be new. Hold on. He's got it all pulled up. No, it's only 3 days. It's only 3 days. Should have grabbed his reward. But it's only 3 days. So it'll end when the derby ends, when events normally end. So the way the timing, yes, it technically ends like the timing they use for it gets very confusing. So it is really confusing if you start looking at some of there. Yeah, you'll have to talk to Phoebe about that, Lori. I don't know. What's going on there. Although it is the beginning of the month, so it may just be a matter of needing a reminder because it was saved. You'll have to get with Phoebe on that. Sometimes if you ask to hold it, it gets the team confused. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'd probably use Discord, Lori. It'd probably be the fastest way to get in touch because she won't stream again until Sunday. So that'll be a longer wait if you wait until she's streaming again. Abdul, have a wonderful day at school. We'll see you later. I think the grocery store is pretty quick. It's like roughly a little over 30 minutes if it's fully maxed out. I don't have mine fully maxed out. So the grocery store is pretty fast. Then I think it's the cinema or diner that's the next quickest. I have the everybody has a different approach to how they upgrade the town. I always say, no matter what, once you get a town building, the first thing you should do is open all the slots. That should be your 35 minutes. Woohoo! I was right. Oh, there you go. Sam knows the speediness in order. That is his sweet spot. I do not have mine fully maxed out and upgraded. And I would differ. I always say your slots should be first and foremost. That is the number one thing to upgrade. Then you should upgrade. I think it's a balance. For me, I balance between the time and the money and XP. I always go a little more on the time because the faster you get them out, the faster. But I also throw in a little bit of the time here and there. So, and I will tell you that because the cinema and diner take silo upgrade items, I won't upgrade them unless, like, right now my silo is ahead of my barn and I start getting a lot more of my silo items because they're my common. Then I will upgrade my town buildings with the silo first, with that in there. But otherwise, I wait to upgrade. That probably sounds backwards. I have no idea. And it's not a perfect guys, this is the most of those I've seen all day. That was the third one during the the second one during the tree. Yeah. No, the slots should definitely always be. Gift shop is fast. I think it's grocery, then gift shop. And I can never remember if it's the diner and cinema and then beach cafe or if it's beach. Okay, Sam says it's grocery store, gift shop, beach cafe, then diner, cinema, spa, and BB, of course, is the slowest. And I took B&B today, because I had a lot of B&B left to serve, but because time-wise, I do try to rest when the kids are in school, and then I'll be up to collect them during they'd be done by the time I'm done streaming and getting up for Ricky's stream, if I'm able to get any rest in between. Which, Peter, I need to get in touch with you about something after I'm done streaming. So I can give you a heads up on something. But it's not a rush. It's not about tonight, so. Yeah, Sam, that's a good point. The B&B is always good to serve at night. The daytime for me on Thursdays is kind of my night. At least in the morning to mid-afternoon. Once I get the kids off to school, I try to get a little bit of sleep there. Otherwise, I won't go to sleep again until Friday night. So it's like today I wasn't able to get any rest. I've had some things happen that I don't want to talk about at this point, but and hopefully they won't affect. They should only affect one thing, but so for me they worked out to do during the day because they'll finish and then I'll be able to, if Horn of course isn't there, but if it pops up again, like while Ricky's streaming, I'll be able to harvest like a quick crops, and I'll do a lot of quick tasks during that because that's like my daytime. If that makes sense. So this is all going, that's going. Back over here. Rolling coal, not worth it. Some of that prepped. Where did I put my working machine? Over here, that's prepped. My wonderful new software is not showing up. Okay. Sorry, I was checking to see if Twitch was still connected because it wasn't showing. Alright, it is coming up to 9 o'clock. I appreciate all the wonderful likes. I do need to try to get some rest. Thank you for, I had a few. It's supposed to pop up now with the new follows and subs. We had a couple of new follows on Twitch. I appreciate that. Remember to prep your boards tonight or get things stacked in your machines and have plenty of crops going for tomorrow. I appreciate all of you guys. I will see some of you in Ricky's stream later tonight, some of you in Jen's stream tomorrow. Make no promises about this weekend or early next weekend if you'll see me in streams because of what's come up. I will be back here next week on Thursday night. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for all of the wonderful likes. I hope y'all have a blast with the truck event and that we knock out this deco. Let's do this. Let's get that deco, get Supercell to give us back our kennel that we missed in a new global event or some way. And be paying attention to social media, and as the new deco for the Valley will be released tomorrow, and maybe even some of the following week events will be coming up. Alright, y'all. Take care and happy farming. Good luck on the trucks. Bye, y'all.